Good evening, one and all. It's Joe here. Uh, Doing a catching up video. Uh, yeah, as if I, don't have enough to finish. I started on more stuff. Well, like I said, some of this is going to get backburnered, but kind of, I'm definitely the, like Lucas C. said in the podcast the other day, I'm definitely the, oh, look, a squirrel. I'm working on one thing and I get inspiration and I start on another. And here's my city truck. Some of the Youngstown water trucks had a blue stripe, so this one does. That's just a Sharpie run down in that groove with the decals I got from STS. So, and it goes around the back. I'm going to put one of these safety decals on I had. And an Ohio plate. I don't have any city or county plates, but honestly, this is pretty close. This is one I had off their cardboard. They're like photo reduced. They're not actually a decals, but that's pretty much what a lot of them look like. So that'll work. And I spent the evening now, deuce get down, instead of working on actually getting these other things done. My 10 by 11 10, like I said last video, isn't going to happen. I'm hoping to have 5 done by then, but it may only be 4 total. I still haven't done much more in the Hudson. I'll show you where I'm at on it. I'm getting down to where it's mostly windows and bare metal, and that's going to slow me down because I love bare metal, but I hate it. I like the chrome pens, but they're not going to stay on. They're going to rub off. I haven't tried the with that scale finishes, I think, or pro scale. Dudes, get down from there. Like that 3-part or 4-part system with the base, the chrome, the sealer, the clear, and all that. But, you still have to mask the body off like crazy to use that. So either one, between that and bare metal, are time consuming. So anyhow, on this one, I didn't care for the tires that come with this. They don't look very workish. And here comes Deuce again. So I took these out of the Revell Bronco kit. And these are the wheels that come with the Silverado. I stripped the chrome off. 2 reasons. They shouldn't be chromy. And B, they weren't chromed enough and the yellow plastic was showing through on one side. So I stripped them and hit them with some silver. I'm going to flow some wash down there. I'm going to paint the center cap black and try to get the Chevy emblem yellowish gold. And that'll be about it. But I put these tires. These come from the Revell Bronco. I had some other tires, but the problem is they're all too tall for this truck. So this ain't a 4x4. And I didn't want to jack it up. All the other tires I had that had good tread, Deuce, no, were way higher. And they were not going to fit. So these are good. These are about the same height as the tires that came with the truck. Maybe a tad higher. And then for the front, I took a tire. Oh, not that ain't one dummy. I took a tire from the one of the Mobius pickups. I didn't want a super treaded tire in the back. So they'll be like that. Just slightly bigger in the back. I still got to trim this out a little bit. The inner hole. Because these MPC rims are a little bit bigger than the opening. You can see how it's, cocking the tire open. But that just means I got to just take it, the X-Acto, and dig that out a little bit more. Not a biggie. So there's that. I got to paint the mirrors black, stuff like that. But this is going to go, probably get backburnered here. Let's bring you up here. So there's that, and then I painted the bumper silver. I stripped it, and it's just like an argent silver, like a lot of the work trucks were. I got the work truck grill, which I still got to, detail paint that. But there we go. Now, I did notice on this kit, the one thing I don't like is it's got a manual transmission. And like I said in my last video, it's also got the buckets and the console, which I don't feel is quite appropriate for a work truck. So I'm going to try to grind that console out of there and put a bench. But then again, I may not, because, hey, this could be the supervisor's truck, and he got a slightly nicer one. Who knows? But I don't want a manual for a city truck. Maybe back in the day they used them, but most modern trucks are all automatic. So I got to find a modern automatic transmission. Now, I looked on, I think, VCG or Iceman or one of them last night, and they have, I think it's the 4LE or 480, whatever that is. There's a couple of them. I'd have to look up again to see which one it was. But none, it doesn't matter, because either of the two that it was, they're out of stock on right now. So, okay, so I can't get the automatic transmission I want. Then I'm going to have to either make my own shifter or find a column. I was talking, I think his name is Josh at Iceman. I was emailing him, and I guess he's got some of that stuff in the works. Stuff like AC compressors and units, different alternators. Because I notice a lot of 3D printed engines. Some of them just have a alternator. Some may have a power steering pump, but not too many have AC. I'm thinking, well, a lot of these Rusto mods and, pro touring cars, these guys have AC. I like to see AC compressors and underdash AC units. I'd also like to see some automatic columns, for cars and trucks. With the Prendle on them and all that good stuff. So I guess he said they're working on some of those things, so that'll be nice for this. Because I'd like to put an automatic, shifter on it and, an automatic tranny and make it more like the truck it would be. But like I said, that's going kind of back burnered. I rotate. I work so much on this one and so much on that one and just rotate them around. The Hudson's gotten no further than you've seen it last. It's exactly where you've seen it. I haven't touched it. What I have touched, let me show you here, as soon as I can get them from my mess here on the floor again. I just had this cleaned up. I did a little more work on a Leon model car 1589, I believe, his lowrider build. I did a little bit more on it. I just got some primer on some more of the parts. Stuff like that. It's still in hot pink primer, the Tamiya primer. I got some gloss pink Tamiya and some purple Tamiya. So I may go purple and pink and some other colors. Something like that. I may not. But I may go with something else over that pink. I may try to use the decals that come in this kit, and I may go with a orange color, a goldish orange color, and use all these decals if they're any good. I don't know if they are, because this kit is from, what's the year again, dummy? It should be on the box. 2005. So, yeah, almost 20-year-old decals. But my Motorsports Mustang had decals from 1997, and they worked. So, these may be okay. So I may use these decals. I may try a panel or a lace paint job on this. I may not. I can't really show it to you. But if you go to my Joe's Rust Shop Facebook page, you'll see pictures of, or my personal page. I got this body done for a slot car. That one I showed you, it finally got done. I will warn you, if you build one of these, and I've seen other people complain, and I know a lot of the Mobius kits are this way, but the windshield, getting it in there, holy crap. And even my back window, it had a warp to it. It was bowed out in the center, so I had to sand the edges to bring it in and down to fit it in there. And the thing about these things is if you bare metal it all and you try to get that glass in there, you're going to tear the bare metal to crap. So I put it in without the bare metal, then I went back and bare metaled after it was good and dry. I kind of like it, but I wish Mobius would work on their window fit. A lot of their kits, that's probably another reason I'm slowing on the Hudson. But yeah, that one got done. And I started a couple other projects. Well, these aren't whole kits. These are just slot car bodies. I got a 69 Nova. And I got this, what year is this? 06 Shelby. Mustang. This is the GT350H, the Hearst edition. I used the engine from this in that rust bucket group build. So now this kit's sitting there without an engine. I'm thinking, well, you know what? I'll do a slot car body with it. So some of these parts are going to get painted another color. And I'm going to do some black and some more patina on it. Even though I doubt an 06 would be that patinaed out, we'll make it like it was, a while from now. So, that'll get painted black, the back bumper and stuff. The Nova, I haven't decided on final colors. I got the door in gold, but I'm going to mask the door back off and, get some paint on the rest of his body. I want to do a couple slot cars because they make me a few extra bucks, and I could definitely use a few extra bucks now because, I got an expensive pay period coming up this week. I got my license plates to renew on the truck, which is almost 70 bucks. I got other bills to pay. What else is coming up? Oh, I think my P.O. box, which I think I actually got till the end of November on, but I got to double check. However, I just got a bunch of crap to pay. Then the following weekend, on the 8th, is when we go to see El King in Cleveland, so I got to have some bucks to go up there with. Even though my girlfriend got us the tickets for my birthday, I'm still going to need money to park, because last time we saw her, we went in the parking lot where we parked before. We were told we can't park there, and I think we either paid 20 or 30 bucks to park somewhere else. I'm like, really? So I got to have money for that, eat or drink something, and then, probably get a shirt or something. So I got to have some extra bucks. So I get a couple slot car bodies done before then, I should be okay. Speaking, there's another thing I want to show you here of having too many projects. I counted them tonight, and because of the group builds that make me do things faster and a little sooner, I'm still at about the same point. I got about 50 projects. Most of them are here. And there's a couple on the other shelves here and there that have, they're slightly started. But these are all some projects to do. And these ones down here, below them. Okay, so, excuse me. So I got about 50, I think I counted. And I found out there's something else I definitely got to get doing here. Besides yard work too. My yard's a mess. I spent Saturday and Sunday cleaning some of it, and to look at it today, you couldn't even tell. Let's put you back on the holder here. Now, in looking for tires for that city truck, I figured, well, maybe one of these kits have them. I couldn't remember what tires these had, and they don't really have anything that aggressive. I mean, they're pretty plain. I used 2 of them, on that city truck. I'm probably going to get some better tires for these. Excuse me again, damn it. But here's the weird thing. Now, anybody who's opened these Mobius kits know, getting the stuff back in the boxes is damn near impossible. At least 100% flush. Well, tonight I opened only 2. I opened this one and the plow truck, because I thought the plow truck had a little more aggressive tire. Which it does, but they're taller and they won't fit on the MPC, 2-wheel drive chassis and body. So, anyhow, I got, I'm going through these and I put them back away. And I look on my desk here and there's a stack of parts sitting here like this. I'm like, oh, I must have forgot to put these back in one of the boxes. So I opened the one box and I look and go, oh man, those are the same parts I left out in the, okay, it can't be this box. So I opened the other one, which is the plow truck. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. All the same parts are in there. Where the hell did these come from? I only opened 2, I think. Well, look at this. There ain't no way that's going back in there. And it doesn't fit in the other box either. So it looks like one of my projects is to either start building these damn things. Excuse me again. Because, anybody who doesn't know, Mobius likes leaving parts from first editions in the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth. They always leave some parts, but they always pack a lot in there anyhow. So I got to do one of two things. I either got to start building some of these damn things, or I got to spread these out on my table in the dining room with the instruction sheets and inventory these. And because I have one that's out of the box, and I got a couple that I think were slot car bodies I made in the past that I have parts left over. So I definitely got to sit down and inventory these things and go, okay, I got a body, I got a hood, I got a grill for that year, blah, blah, blah. I got, okay, engine halves, this, that, and that, and try to make these, into one kit, which is hard to do because there's so many extra parts, it gets confusing. But yeah, like, that's as close as it's going to get right there. I can't even fit it back on the shelf where I took it off because it's not going to fit in there now. I'm like, I have no clue where that extra stack of parts came from when I'm pretty sure I only opened the two kits. Because I'm looking at the shelf here going, the plow truck and the 4x4 are the only two I opened. But yet, they both have those parts in there. I'm like, oh God, how the hell did I get them mixed up? So, oh yeah, that's going to be a fun project someday. But yeah, I just wanted to show you stuff that. Yeah, always more fun. I think that's about it. Did I do any stash ads? No, I did not this week. Oh God. Oh, I did finally order my VCG. He had his small block Mopar engine in and a dress up kit. It came back. And it came back Sunday because that's when he normally restocks. And I'm like, I only have so much cash for the week. I sold another slot car. I sold that Polera. Then I sold the Coronet yesterday. But I had other things to pay, and I had the cash. And I'm thinking, okay, do I, excuse me, get a drink. I already had stuff in my cart on VCG. So I added this engine. Yeah, because it was yesterday at work when I got paid for the one. And I added the engine and the dressed up parts and I think something else. So I had a total, I went from 9 to 11 or 12 items. And the price was pretty much what I just made. And I'm thinking, well, by the time I pay this and pay shipping, I'm not going to have any money left to ship the body that the guy just paid for. Plus, I'm not going to have any money for the week. So I cut everything else except for the engine and the dress-up parts off the list. I said, well, I could get them later. They were just extras I was getting. They weren't really specifically aimed at any project I'm working on. Which sort of didn't matter because two of the items, when I went to my total page to remove them, I noticed it said, item currently not available. So they're out of stock anyhow. So I'm like, okay, so no great loss. But, yeah, so now I'll wait. Hopefully he gets those transmissions in for the city truck and a few other items I may pick up. But I also need some paint from MCW, and I know there's a lot of new kits coming out that even though I don't need stuff to the stash ad, being the junkie I am, I'm going to buy them. So, yeah, there's that. So, that's definitely... excuse me again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing some slot car bodies here. In between trying to get some stuff done. And when the weather... Well, the weather's supposed to be nice, but next week it'll be dark by the time I get home. We're turning the clocks back on Sunday. So I got to get some yard work done this weekend for sure. Maybe a little bit after work in a couple of days. The past couple of days I've come home from work and, well, I had errands to run yesterday. I didn't get home until later. And then tonight I got home a little bit earlier than normal, but honestly, I didn't have the gumption to do it. The front yard is still, a couple trees are still have a handful of leaves. I'm thinking, oh, maybe if they just all fall, I could finish the front yard totally. Because Saturday and Sunday I was out there, my neighbor was out there doing his, and we got our yards cleaned up pretty well, but you know. But then the back of the side yard, I don't even want to think about it. But it's got to be done. But like I said, after Sunday, then I got to wait until next weekend to do it, the weekend after. I can only do it on the weekends unless I take a half a day or, leave early or something. So, excuse me again, damn it. But that's where I'm at. So, yeah, I definitely had to, make some money here. Because, like, this coming paycheck is pretty much already gone. And, all that good horse crap. But I know I'm probably not alone there. It's just something, it's part of life. And look at this. Already 21 minutes of your time. Oh, I got my light under here working again. We had this extra transformer wall wart at work we don't use. We had one of those charger jump packs. And it's 12 volts just like the other one was. Except it's bigger and heavy dutier. And our jump pack went bad. You could charge it all damn day. You could charge it as much as you wanted, but it wouldn't hold a charge. The internal battery was shot. So we threw those out. We saved that. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. And it had the same exact barrel connector that the previous transformer had. So I just plugged it in and voila, it works. And that's it. Yeah, so I'm going to get ready to go to bed here pretty soon. Get up in the morning and figure out, what else I'm going to work on. I'll probably take those to work and do more painting on them. And, oh yeah, if you ever built one of these things, this mold line along the trunk, God, does that thing take forever to get out of there. You could sand on it forever, and you don't want to lose this character line in the middle here. The emblems, I don't really care if I lose that. They got decals, but you don't want to get the contour too messed up. But it is so hard to sand it. You sand the hell out of it, you primer it, let the primer dry, and there it is. It's like, really? Sand it some more. Primer it. It's still there. Sand it some more. So I got rid of those. So I'm just gonna, I may mask more of it off. I always bring this fender line down all the way. Then all that good crap. And I'll mask it off, and I may do mismatched fender on one side, the hood will be another color, and I'll do my usual rust technique on these. But oh man, yeah. So I think that's everything I wanted to tell you guys about for now. But yeah, I think I'm ready to crash here pretty soon. I'll probably get upstairs, get in bed, and won't be able to fall asleep as usual. So, well, hey, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble on for almost 24 minutes now. So, like, comment, subscribe. Joe is going to be out of here. So, good night. Bye-bye.